Good morning and welcome to the channel on this Thursday, the 20th of August 2026. I asked the question this morning, is there any hope of peace between the United States and Iran? And the short answer is, there is some hope, but only in a narrow, technically heavy mediated form of de-escalation. A full political peace deal is not close. So where do things actually stand right now? The formal peace process has obviously stalled. Multiple outlets report that the 60-day deadline for a permanent peace agreement has obviously expired, with no extension and no breakthrough. Both sides remain as far apart as they were at the start. The interim ceasefire deal has unravelled. The June memorandum, meant to halt military operations and reopen the Strait of Hormuz, has broken down over disputes about control of the strait and sanctions relief. The US is refusing to extend the ceasefire. President Trump has publicly ruled out extending the interim agreement, signalling a hard line. Iran is threatening escalation if diplomacy fails. Iranian officials say they will shift to a fully offensive posture and may take military action to break the US naval blockade if talks collapse. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that. However, where hope lies, there are some small openings. There are technical talks in Doha that are continuing. Indirect US-Iran discussions in Qatar have produced positive progress on maritime traffic and frozen assets, even if they avoided core political issues. Mediators, Qatar, Pakistan, Oman, are still active. Qatar is hosting ongoing technical meetings and has established communication channels to resolve disputes. Pakistan and Oman remain involved behind the scenes. Back-channel communications with the IRGC exists. The US has reportedly opened a discreet channel to the IRGC via intermediaries, a sign both sides want to avoid uncontrolled escalation. The US is signalling willingness to extend diplomacy. Despite public threats, Trump has privately told advisors he is willing to extend the truce if needed for nuclear negotiations. Again, that's a big thing that I don't think is going to happen, but that's what Al Jazeera is reporting. Shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz is slowly rebounding. Well, I think it may have done, but it's back stopped now. The realistic outcome in the short term, limited technical de-escalation is possible. This could mean managed shipping routes, partial easing of the blockade, continued indirect talks, avoidance of major military escalation. In the medium term, a full political peace deal is unlikely. In the long term, a controlled standoff is the most probable scenario, with periodic flare-ups but ongoing mediation preventing total collapse. So the bottom line, there is hope, but only for practical, narrow de-escalation. Certainly not a sweeping peace agreement. The conflict is not moving forward towards resolution, but is being managed enough to prevent immediate catastrophe. There are hardliners on both sides. My personal view, I think this could drag on for a long time, and I think that Iran will just play hardball until there is some major political change in America, and that could happen in November if the Republican Party lose heavily in the midterm elections. Let us see what's happening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.